Hi, this is Swami. Welcome back to the next session of probability. Just within 2 or 3 minutes, we would like to recapture what we learned in the previous video. So discussing about the probability, the topic name, I told you it is very interesting subject and we need to think a lot. So always I ask you to think 3 times. Think, and you'll get your answer. If we don't think, we may not get the answer properly. So we're talking about dice, coins, and certain things. So I introduced you the impossible or more unlikely when an event, if it is highly impossible to be done or take place, is called impossible. So if you roll 2 dice getting 14, not only 14, more than 12, whatever number we cannot get it, that is impossible. Then heads, getting heads or tail, even chance because 50-50. Okay, then the sun rise in the east or the sun will rise, definitely certain thing. Okay, so the words are impossible, even chance, certain, and more likely or more unlikely. And we moved how likely something is. Probability is how likely something is to happen, and you might also hear it is called chance. Okay, then here we learn how to figure it out. It is a spinner. When you spin it, getting an odd number is highly possible or impossible, or is a even chance. Here two numbers are even numbers and two numbers are odd numbers, so getting odd number is an even chance out of 4. See how many numbers? 4 numbers and 2 will be odd. So what about the even number? That is also even chance. So when you spin getting number 2, it is highly impossible. And less than 10, all the numbers are less than 10. 3 less than 10, 4 less than 10, 5 less than 10, 6 less than 10. So whatever you get the result, it is always less than 10. See the answers. Okay. So vocabulary of the language of probability, certain things, that means certainly will happen. The sun rising tomorrow. Getting tail when you toss a coin. Half chance, 1/2 or 1/2. When you roll it, a dice, so getting 6. How many? When you roll one time, what is the chance of getting 6? Only one chance. Then impossible, when you roll a dice, okay, it should show 8. Is it possible? No, it is not at all possible because the highest number is 6 and the beginning number or the lowest number is 1. So getting 8 is impossible. Then we saw these two answers. I hope you understand. If you have any doubts, please let me know through email or you can call via Teams. Now, how to express probability? It is very important item. How to express? When you are writing, you have to express. Okay. Now, probabilities are most commonly shown as fractions. Most commonly shown as fractions. Okay. The probability of getting tails when you toss a coin is 1 in 2 chances. So the denominator, always do remember in probability, the denominator is known as the total number of or sum of. Okay. As if you tail, what is the result? The result may be a tail or head. I'm sorry, come again. When you toss it, the result will come as head or tail. Do we have the third result? The third result is not there. So how many results? 2 results. Out of 2 results, what is the desired result will come only 1. So 1/2. So we are showing the probability in terms of fractions. Now the second one is the probability of getting a 3 when you roll a dice is, so when you roll a dice, how many numbers are there? 6 numbers. What is the total chances you have? 6. Like 1, you may get 1, or you may get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides, the results are 6. Okay, out of 6 results, what will be your desired result? That is 3. How many 3s you can expect? In other words, how many 3 on a dice? Only 1. Okay, 1 over 6. Now just we elaborate this one. Okay, the probability of getting 1 when you roll a dice. If you roll a die, what is the probability of getting 1? Answer is 1 over 6. The probability of getting a 2 when you roll a dice. Again, 1 over 6. So logically learning. The probability of getting 3 when you roll a dice. 1 over 6. The probability of getting 4. 1 over 6. The probability of getting 5. 1 over 6. Probability of getting 6. 1 over 6. The probability of getting 8. 0. We can't get it. Impossible, because the highest number is 6. Understand? Hope you understand this point. Okay, the probability of getting a number when you roll a dice is always 1 over 6. The condition, it should be the numbers between 1 and 6. 7, 8, 9, we cannot figure it out. Got the point? Thank you. Now I'll move on the next slide. Can you tell me what the probability is as a fraction? Let us see. What is the probability of rolling a 4 with a dice? I think I gave you answer just now. What is the probability of rolling an odd number with a dice? Interesting question. Okay. Next, a bag contains 7 buttons. 3 of them are green. What is the probability of picking a green button from the bag? A bag contains 3 red and 5 green marbles. What is the probability of picking a red? Let us start one by one. What is the probability of rolling 4 with a dice? I told you the number of the total, the sum of the chances, or the sum of the items should be your denominator. So how many numbers on a dice? 6 numbers. So the 6 is the denominator. Excuse me. And 4 is the result. When you roll, what is the result? 4. How many times can you expect 4? Only 1. So 1 over 6. You got the answer. How did I get 1 as well as 6? Again I repeat, when I roll a dice, the dice contains only 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 6 numbers, okay, how many times I can get 4? Only 1 time. Why only 1 time? Because I am rolling only 1 time. Understand? Because I am rolling only 1 time, the chances of getting 4 is only 1 out of 6 numbers. Hope you understand. Okay, I'll move to the next question. Very interesting. See, what is the probability of rolling an odd number with a dice? Let us see what are the odd numbers here. Number 1 is odd number. Number 3 odd number. Number 5 also odd number. So how many odd numbers I have? 3 odd numbers. Understand? If I roll a dice, what is the result? I'll get maximum only 6. Got the point? So the probability of rolling an odd number. So 1, 3 and 5. How many times we can get? Only 3 items. What is the sum of the chances? Only 6. So my probability of getting odd number with the dice is 3 over 6. You simplify. Always remember, in probability, not only probability, in all the topics, wherever you get fractions, try to minimize. That is called simplification of fractions. Please learn simplification of fractions. Okay, here I am dividing 3, numerator and denominator. So my final answer is 1 over 2. I think you got it. So odd numbers 1, 3, 5. So 3 numbers are there out of 6. So 3 over 6. And again, simplification of the fraction 1 over 2. Fine, thank you. Go to the next question. A bag contains, just give me a second. Let me erase these things so that I can explain the numbered items. Okay, fine. A bag contains 7 buttons. 3 of them are green. What is the probability of picking a green button from the bag? See, what is the total number? 7 is the total number. Out of 7, how many green buttons? 3 green buttons. If you pick from the bag, what is the probability of picking a green? So how many greens are there? 3 greens. Out of how many? 7. So 3 over 7 is your answer. Understand? Now, see the simplification of this fraction. Can we simplify 3 and 7? Answer is no. So we have to leave the answer as it is. See the next question. No, it is not disturbing. A bag contains, okay, a bag contains 3 red. Okay, I'll take red and draw it. 3 red and 5 green marbles. A bag contains 3 red and 5 green marbles. What is the total number of marbles in that bag? The answer is 8. So here 3 add 5. So 8. Why I had to calculate this total? Because this 8 is my denominator. Always the denominator and the numerator we are finding out from the question only. Understand? We are not bringing from anywhere. A bag contains 3 red and 5 green marbles. So total number of marbles in a bag. That is a question you have to ask yourself. Understand? So total is 8. Out of 8, what is the question? What is the probability of picking a red? So how many reds? 3 reds. So what is the answer? 3 over 8 is the answer. Because when you pick a marble from that bag, the chances of picking red is only 3 out of 8. Understand? So hope you understand up to here. Then it is almost 14 minutes it is going to be. Check each question. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, move on to the next item. How to express probability? We can express the probability in percentages also. So half is nothing but 50%. It is nothing but 0.5. Understand? So these conversions you have to learn how to convert fractions to decimal, fraction to percentages. Next one. The probability of 3 over 4 can also be shown as 0.75 or 75%. Let me quickly show you how I got these numbers. Okay, so 1 over 2, I will show you the 1 over 2. 1 over 2 means what? 1 divided by 2. So I am taking like this. So here 2 and 1. 1 cannot go in 2, so I had to take a decimal. Okay, then what happens? When I put the decimal, I have to take 1 0. So 2 times 5 is 10, and my remainder is 0. So if I convert the into decimal, 1 by 2 becomes 0.5. Okay. Then how to convert into percentages? So simple. Any division you take it, 1 over 2 times 100. So percent means 100, cent means 100. Okay. So 1 divided by 2 times 100, that becomes what? 100 divided by 2. 100 divided by 2. Hope you are following. So you have to make 100 into 2 equal parts. That is nothing but 50. So don't write 50 as it is. When we are showing percentages, always remember to put this symbol. Which symbol? Percentile symbol. 50%. So if you write 1 by 2, it is showing probability as fraction. If you write 0.5, showing probability as a decimal. If you write 50%, showing probability as a percentage. Okay, you can figure it out 3 by 4 at home. If you have any doubts, please email me or you can contact through Schoology. Can you tell me what the probability is? Just small slide will see. What is the probability as a decimal? You have to give the answer decimal of getting heads when you toss a coin. Something that has an even chance of happening has a probability of what percentage? See, here you have to give the decimal and you have to give the answer as percentage. Focus on these keywords. A bag contains 5 buttons, all of which are blue. What is the probability of picking a red button from the bag? See, all of which are blue. Okay, and you want to picking up a red. Be careful on the words. Next one, a bag contains 4 white buttons. How many black buttons must be added so there is an even chance of picking a white button? Which chance they are asking? Even chance. This is the key word for us. Okay. Let us see the question number 1. What is the probability as a decimal of getting heads when you toss a coin? Question number 2. Something what has an even chance of happening has a probability of what percentage? A bag contains just 5 buttons, all of which are blue color. And what is the probability of picking a red button from the bag? A bag contains 4 white buttons. How many black buttons must be added? See, must be added so there an even chance of picking a white button. Oh, let us see.